So we're going to go over how to scarf thin plywood together. To do this, we've got a flat concrete floor. We've set up some sacrificial boards here. This board is about 8 to 10 inches wide and is covered with a plastic film that'll keep the epoxy from our joint from sticking it to our guide boards here. We've got ones in the front and ones going to the back that'll carry the load of the plywood sheets as we lay them out. So the first thing we'll do is we'll position our wood up here. We'll grab what would in reality be mixed epoxy. We take our brush and we paint it. We're only going to paint the portion just above our mark line down, because that's the part that we're going to bond. We don't want to get a bunch of epoxy up here. So we'll paint this side, and then this one's flipped over to expose the scarf here. We'll paint this side as well. We'll let that dry. The reason we paint this first is because when we expose the wood here, this is a lot of end grain. This plywood will suck the epoxy into the grain and will dry out the joint if we don't pre-paint it. So we'll take our fender washers and screws. I always use fender washers to keep my screw from pulling through the plywood and ripping out a hole. And we'd fasten them down to the board, 2, 3, 4, how many ever you need to hold it flat. Then we would take what would be thickened epoxy mixed up and we'd smear it across our joint area. Now because we have plastic down, we're not worried about if some goes over or whatever, that's fine. We'll take, with the thickened epoxy smeared, we'll take our next piece, we'll make sure we've got it oriented the correct way, and we'll lay it up here with the edge very close to the line. Then we can take a tape measure or a pre-measured guide block and measure from our marks here and here that we placed whenever we cut the pieces out. These marks should be 3 inches apart for a 3-inch scarf. So we'd measure 3 inches here, measure 3 inches on this side to ensure that it's perfectly lined up. We'd grab more screws, fasten this piece down. Then we would let it all cure and dry. Don't be concerned if you have to, if you've had a lot of epoxy to fill up a mistake, or if you have a low spot, as long as your dimensions are correct. Then, whenever this is dry, we can sand off anything we need. It'll peel off the plastic, clean it up, clean off any run through on the back, and you're ready to build a boat.